Cicadas lie dormant in their brood for 17 years before they emerge. They then live for maybe a few months before falling back to the ground and returning their composition to the earth from which they came. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a cicada. Not in the literal sense, but in the metaphorical sense. The I have more time on my hands to think sense, and I'm not sure what to do with it. I usually don't share my opinions on this because it's usually shot down or called emo. But I believe it's true. Humans often have peaks and troughs. Often they have a major peak, and that one event is what defines their life. Maybe it's receiving a Michelin star, or getting featured in a museum, or even buying a house. That's it. That is the one thing they will have accomplished. They live in sublime for a few months, then hit the biggest trough of their life, the midlife crisis. Trying desperately to peak again, clawing for success, it often makes it worse. Then, once they reach the bottom, they even out and die, just like cicadas. So I'm wondering, are we as a whole a brood of cicadas, or just unlucky? Do we only get to live for a few moments, then sucked back down, or is it something we did? Some higher power trying to even the score, or were we destined for a horrible cycle that we can't seem to break? What is my peak? Do I have one? Or have I already peaked and there's nothing left for me? Am I a fish on a hook being dragged up a current on a rod of false hope that wasn't my peak and I need to keep going? There are so many questions I have about this, but only so little time. What if I waste my peak writing the script? One thing I know for certain is that we are born and bred on instinct. We all have natural instincts, even the most convincing educators can't erase. There's fight or flight, gut feelings of danger, and intercourse. All of these instincts are designed to do one thing: keep the species alive. What you do with the rest of your life isn't laid out like this is. The only thing we have for a clue is coitus. The only point of life is to make more life. But why would you make more life if you can't find a true point of this one? Some people believe in God or an entity that will give us a mission, but why would they? Us, out of everyone? All species on Earth, we are going to be singled out, then prosper? While I have deep respect for religion, I can't believe in something with more holes than Swiss cheese. This leads me to believe we truly don't have a purpose, and that there is truly nothing. I don't know if it's scarier to think about that I'm no different than a cicada, or that life has no goal, and I don't know if I really want to be a cicada anymore. This isn't anything about suicide or anything like that. I just would like to be reeled in and unhooked and told where I'm supposed to be going. I guess I retract my earlier statement about not wanting to be a cicada anymore, because it would be nice to only have instinct and none of the other bullshit that comes with free thinking. Ironic, isn't it? I can't decide if I want to decide not to decide. I don't know. All I know are my basic instincts and how to make a confidence interval where alpha is 0.05.